This is BBC News, the headlines at 2 o'clock. Police struggle to contain the violence after a third night of riots. They describe it as the worst in current memory.
The police are at full stretch. All cells in London are now full.
Impossible to estimate how many people might be here now, but certainly 1,000, probably more like 1,500.
Sheer chaos, the heat from the flames. I was trying to take the photographs was just really intense.
There have even been calls for the use of water cannons or bringing in the army.
To bring this rioting under control.
The government is determined that justice will be done and these people will see the consequences of their actions. And I have this very clear message: you will feel the full force of the law.
Hello, my name is Cosmo. The date is May the 1st and we are on our way to London to attend the National May Day Parade. Once we are there, we will be finding out the reasonings behind such an event and the cause and effects issues raised after the event has been held. The 1st of May, a date in which we celebrate the efforts of the world's working class, known as Labour Day, May Day or International Workers' Day. Dating back to 1886, the first Labour Day was held in the USA, with approximately 300,000 men and women leaving their jobs and attending the protest to achieve an 8-hour workday. Their efforts were successful, and the date still remains an international holiday of equal rights for labour forces over the world.
Let's work to achieve a society where there isn't the grotesque levels of inequality that there are.
Often May Day is interpreted differently through different countries. Some see it as an opportunity for violent riots and looting. In others, more peaceful protests take place. May Day is a good opportunity to unite with fellow citizens to whom may feel hard done by the government's ever-changing policies and legislations. It allows for individuals to band together, have a say and address issues that are caused by and solved by the government, otherwise giving a voice to the voiceless.
Calm down, temper, but you shouldn't get so annoyed when you're acting like a silly little boy. They wanted to be men and do some fighting in the street. They said no surrender, no counter-retreat.
Before we departed, we wanted to gain an understanding on the public's views on protesting and if it's effective.
The purpose, it's a really important process to go through to demonstrate your will. It's always important that dissenting views are shared and put forward. It's always a shame if they're hidden away and ignored. So no, I think it's have a purpose as long as there are people that engage with it.
Currently we are on our way to Farringdon. That is where the march commences. From Farringdon we will be marching to Westminster, where speeches will be held for an hour to conclude the day. The only issue that our speakers face is that they cannot reference any opposing political parties within their speeches. We are not entirely sure what to expect from the day, but the weather is nice and we're hoping for a good turnout of people. Once we had arrived at the march, morale was high among activists. We were surrounded by picket signs concerning both national and international issues. Activists from all over could promote their cause by addressing what they feel are the primary issues in today's society. Thousands of people attended Westminster in the day. Police were on high alert for violent protesters breaking into riot. Despite these concerns of aggressive civil unrest, peaceful protests ensued throughout the day. Stewards were surprisingly lenient for allowing me and my team access to the closed-off stage area, despite our lack of a press pass. It was the largest turnout a London May Day rally had seen since 1969. It also marked the first May Day in decades a Labour Party leader had spoken among the people. Attendants were also played a traditional Turkish workers' song in celebration of the event. Speakers were successful in addressing social and political issues whilst also providing solutions.
For those people who've chosen over the many, many years to take little or no notice of us, let's turn the heat upon them. Long live May Day!
We managed to catch President of the May Day Committee, Tony Lennon, and Head Steward of the event, Ed Counter, after the speeches had finished, to see how they felt about this year's May Day rally.
The primary issue we had today is the government banning speakers on political issues. We all hate the Tories, but we can't say that because we're within a mile or so of the House of Commons.
Despite which we've got a massive turnout in the square itself. There's thousands and thousands of people who are there as ordinary working people and members of communities.
I asked Tony his views on the holiday's purpose and values.
Founded on principles of fairness and justice, it's about organised workers fighting for the right to be treated properly at work. It's a shame about the restriction on political stuff, but the rules are the rules, and sadly in this country, if we broke those rules, we might find it difficult next year to organise the same event. Right, well, thank you very much. That was a pleasure. Right, cheers.
In conclusion, the event was successful. Thousands of people attended, reflecting the potential this event could have on changing social standards and policies. Initially, we thought a possibility for violent activists turning aggressive, with the hope of hacktivist group Anonymous making an appearance, although these claims were false and attendants protested peacefully. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Rolls the riot van and these lads just wind the coppers up. They ask why they don't catch proper crooks. They get their address and their names took, but they couldn't care less.